Right, I'm going to join the Elite Bullet Arena and just play a handful of games. I've missed most of it, of course, as you can see there, so there's no point playing too many now. There's only 20 odd minutes left. Should have gone right back there, of course. Oh, blundered my knight. He had a free knight there. That nearly backfired, didn't it? Ooh. Very, very bright all of a sudden. The sun's just come out. No, that's not playable, is it? Okay, decent result. Right, I'm just going to play a few games in the Bullet Shield Arena, but only a handful of games. I don't have time to play too much of this event. Oops, my board is off centre. So who am I playing? 2018, good luck. Okay, let's drop the knight back. So I played this dreadfully badly. So I'm just going to accept I'm 2 pawns down here. How on earth did I blunder that so badly? Well, I can't lose this now. Yeah, it's a draw, but well played, he did well there. Right, 1538, good luck. I've played this opponent twice before. Oh, he's played too quickly. Oh, I've blundered my bishop back, wow. He missed that as well, he's really unlucky there. Let's go on the light square and castle long. He's playing so fast, isn't he? He's doing really well for speed. So time to sack a pawn. Oh, he just takes. Oh wow, I've bungled it. I've really bungled this. So he's got a draw if he wants it. Well done, not good is it? Not a good start. But well done to my opponent, though, he did very well. 24-8, so this will be a tough game. So try another Caro-Kann. He's going to go queenside here, I'm pretty sure of that. He goes kingside. Yeah, better take. Oh, I blundered the mate. What am I doing? What am I doing? I'd seen it as soon as I dropped the piece, I'd seen it. That wasn't good. Right, I'll have to play something different this game. Not sure what though. Right, he has to move in 4 seconds, not sure why he's waiting. No, that's a bit of a shame. 1627, good luck. Okay, another Caro-Kann. Okay, we have the 2 knights. I think take is alright here. Let's hit the bishop. Okay, so I'm pressuring the pawn now. Okay, I think that's a mistake. So I'm hitting the knight now. If the knight moves, I win the rook. Let's play forward, hit the pawn, hit the rook. Okay, that's got to be losing. Just checkmate, a bit unlucky. I'll maybe try one more game, then that'll do me for this, I think. Right, 1527, good luck. Okay, try and be careful not to blunder everything. It's very easily done, it really is in bullet. Try and bring the knight in over. And if I trade, I lose a pawn, but I take the knight. So I've just got to take the knight first. Otherwise I would have lost a piece there. So I'm hitting a pawn. So hit the bishop. And maybe I can push. So he allows me to take, and I think I'll challenge the rook. So now I'll hit the bishop. Ooh, can he really get away with this? Okay, grab the pawn, hit the rook. So now I'll take. I'd like to trade the queen, he doesn't allow it. That's logical. Now I just need my queen back and I think I'm doing alright. But I need the queen back defending. Or I can maybe rush the pawn. No, that's a pawn, I think that's a mistake. I just go back defensive. Yeah, I'm still defending that nicely. Yeah, that pawn doesn't matter. Excellent, that's a good win. So I think that will do me for that. Right, just quickly switching my camera mode there just so I can show the whole screen. So I've just played the 6 games in this bullet shield arena. Where am I? There I am. So my performance rating 1931, so a bit below average, but it's really because I've played low rating players. Average opponent 1765, just the one loss to a 2400, 3 wins and a couple of draws, so not too bad. Right, I'm just going to join this Chess960 shield arena, just play a few games. And this is 3 minutes but 2-second increment, so I've got to think of them more like 5-minute games. So we'll just wait for our first game to come along. Right, this is the first game, just straighten the monitor. So, king and rook are next to each other on the king's side, so we can actually castle immediately. Do I want to trade the bishop? I suppose I will. Oh, he doesn't. Okay, I'll just castle then. I was expecting to play the bishop move, the move before. Okay. So I'm going to try and release the queen, but again my opponent's got a similar idea that side, I guess. So now I can trade the bishop, so I will. I'll take, and I'll push. Okay. I think I'll push the pawn forward. Just trying to gain a little bit of space here, and I need to try and get the queen active if I can. Yeah, so he comes forward, so knight up is a move to challenge the knight and trade it off. Yeah, I think I'll do that. Actually, I could take with a pawn, open the file, but he can just castle any time, so I won't. I'll take with a rook if he takes. And he goes back over. Okay. I could potentially put the knight forward here, that's tempting, but not sure it really achieves anything. I'm going to play it anyway while I just work out what to try and do. Where do I want to redeploy my knight? I think I'll bring the knight in over. Maybe back around here to hit the pawn. Okay, so come back and hit the pawn. So he defends it. Okay, I'm just going to bring the other knight further across. I might look at knight forward because there's a check threat. Either knight can go forward. Oh, he brings a king up. Okay. So I'm definitely going to play a knight forward still, I think. What do I take with if he takes? Or maybe the bishop. Or is that silly? Okay. I think that wins a piece. Oh, it doesn't. Of course, he's got two rooks there. Of course. Okay. I'm going to play f6 because I want to keep this pawn here, at least for a little bit. He's playing very well, to be fair to him, very well. Mind you, he's just given me a chance to push now. I think that was a mistake. It gives me a chance to disturb his structure a bit, or completely solidify the position. So now I'm going to try and disturb the structure this side and try and release the queen. I'll pre-move in case he takes, to take with the queen, put pressure on both pawns. I don't think he will, but let's just see. Pushes up, but I think I can still take here and get the queen active. So I'm hitting the pawn here as well with knight and queen. So I can trade and take. Looks strong, or I can just take and then take another one. I think it's probably safer just to grab the pawn and then try and get active. So I'll just come back and hit another pawn. Yeah, I get a take with check. Okay, so I can go forward with a check, then it might get stuck, so I'll drop back and maybe rook f7 to support the knight. Okay. Hold on, do I want that? Let's drop back and hit the rook. If he comes down, I can always trade. Actually, can I? I think I'm going to have to. Yeah, I'm making a bit of a mess out of this, aren't I? He's just very slightly misplayed this. He had a decent enough position there. He's a little bit unlucky here, but he should be lost now. He just made a slight mistake there. He's played very, very well for most of this game. So knight back. Okay, I'll just get rid of his knight. And now it's a case of can I eliminate the rook or mop up any pawns, but oh, he's blundered. Very unlucky. He played very, very well there. Well done. It's a very long tournament, this 6 hours, so I won't be playing too much of it. Right, we've got a FIDE master this game, so this will be a much tougher game. The king is all the way over there, but kingside is the left as we look. So what do? Let's just move a pawn to the middle and maybe pawn up just to try and release the bishops. Okay. I think this side is covered. It's so easy to just miss something, it really is so incredibly easy. Let's play a knight up. Okay, I'm going to put this knight here, I think, but I'm not sure why. Hold on, do I really want to drop back there? I think I'll play queen up and let him take it. Okay, he doesn't. Let's pin that knight. Okay, I'm going to castle. So I've got knight forward there, takes. Yeah, I don't mind going for an imbalance. It might be bad, but let's just see. Okay. So we'll take the bishop. Okay, so I'm going to take the knight. He'll take with the f pawn, but I think this isn't too bad. So what do I want to do with this bishop? I'm going to play a pawn up, I think, and then just drop the bishop back somewhere. Okay, let's bring the rook across. Now bishop up, trade, doubles my pawns, but he's got backward pawn. I think it looks fair enough. So let's go up and try and put a pawn as far forward as we can. He might just lunge straight forward, he doesn't. So he lets me fix it, so now across. So rook over, then pawn up maybe. Threaten to take either way. So I'll take. So I guess we go back and we push. Or we take again. I'm going to try and go around the back here, I think. I don't think I can really keep these pawns, so I'm not going to try too hard. So I'll push that one up. He pushes. That's a good move, I think. Take. He gets rid of one of his problems. So let's go right across. Take, rook check. Okay. He's incredibly fast, isn't he? He's very, very fast. I'm going to go with a pawn there and try and keep the extra rook on the board. Okay, just push. Okay, let's hit the rook just to give the king an extra square. That's all I'm trying to do there. So rook up. Oh, I can just take the pawn now, I've just blundered there. Or have I? No, I can take that rook. Okay, I get a check. So I've got check. If he takes, I go back with a check. But then he goes across, take, doesn't quite work. So let's just take. Come on, do I need to trade there? Probably. Okay, he offers a draw, well done. It's going to be very, very difficult to try and win that, but it's a good result. Right, so the king's all the way over here again, 2 games in a row. So all these 4 pieces after castle to try and have to move to castle king's side is going to be difficult. So let's just play delicately while I try and work out what I do. I think I can push up, knight in. I should be able to chase it away. Okay, I'll take, and I don't really want to push up there if I can help it. So I'm going to bring the knight out so it can maybe come across. But it's so incredibly easy just to have a little lapse in concentration and just miss something obvious. Incredibly easily done. Now, can I develop there? Let's play up while the pawn is covered and try and push up again. Maybe knight up. Just simple, straightforward development. So up, down, takes, takes. I think I can take, so I'll play up. Right, it goes back. Now, if I play a pawn up, it restricts my knight. If I bring the knight up, kind of invites him forward, but I think I need to. The trouble is, if I play a queen up to line up castling, then it's easier for him to try and push and attack. Awkward. He goes back over. So queen up, down, I think I can still take. So I'm going to line up regular kingside castling and hope it's playable. Okay, plays forward. No, bishop in isn't a move there. I don't see anything better than castling, so that's what I'm going to do. Wow, so he's going all in. So bishop up is a move here. Now a sack there doesn't work. Pawn up doesn't work. Okay, I'm going to play bishop up. I don't know if it's any good or not, but I'm going to try and trade off a bishop. Okay, he pushes, so I'll take. So now do I grab the pawn while it's on offer? What's he got? Knight across, knight over, drop back. Well, the pawn's a pawn, so I'll take it. I can't grab the other pawn. Do I stay forward? Queen back or queen across? I'm going to play queen across and maybe back down. But he can potentially storm here, of course. If knight over, he can just push again. Very dangerous position. Wow, he throws another pawn forward. I didn't expect that. I'm not sure I can do much about it though, unless I play rook across and sack. That looks very interesting. I think I'm going to play that. If he pushes either pawn, I'm going to take here. And then try and take again. So we're hitting 2 pieces. So now he offers the queen trade. Do I want that? I think I'm looking at going back again and hit that rook. Yeah, he's hitting the knight, so he might miss that. His rook is hanging. I don't think he will, but it's possible. Okay, so he's castled, so now I can take the bishop if I want. I think the pawn would be a poison pawn, so let's take the bishop. So knight up is a move, but it doesn't really achieve anything, I don't think. Very difficult to play. I think I'm going to bring the knight in over. Yeah, maybe I should have traded queens. It's a very dangerous defensive position, this. And I've not really got any pressure on his king at all, unless I can maybe get pawn up, knight in ideas. Okay. I've got bishop up to try and get rid of his knight, otherwise he can maybe come over. Actually, bishop up. I'm going to play it. Then can I get knight in with a view to getting a queen trade? So I can just take now. Pawn up obviously allows queen down, not good. So let's play back and hit the queen. But I could be just completely lost here. Maybe I should be. I don't see any way to get real pressure on his king. I'm going to take the knight if I get a chance, but... Oh, he's given me the trade. Wow. Oh, he's traded it. I didn't think he would do. That takes a lot of pressure off. So let's play across and take with the pawn if he takes. Try and get a pawn further forward, and he just takes, so I'll take. So it goes across. Okay. I'm just going to play a holding move. I'm so low on time. So do I drop the knight back and defend? It looks as logical as anything, but I'd like to get rid of this knight. I'd hope he'll take. I don't think he will. He doesn't. Bishop up isn't playable. Let's kick the knight. I've got to force him to do something. Let's see where he shoves it, and then I'll try and push another pawn forward. Okay, now I can pin the knight. Right, so that's the knight rid of. Threatening a fork. Can I even potentially just push there? I think I can. If he lets me get it past and protected, he's in potentially trouble. Okay. Hit the rook. He's letting me get this pawn advanced. He's done this pretty well there, but he's just blundered. Just saying, he's done very well there and he's just blundered. Wow, I got there. I was very close to a loss, wasn't I? Very close to a loss. Right, I think I'll just pause there for now. Right, I'm going to just play another game or two in the Chess960 Shield. Oh, I'm playing even Kovalenko, one of my rivals from the Arena Kings days. I've got a terrible record against Even. We've played once in Chess960 and I lost it. And I'm somewhat like 6-1 down in Blitz. Terrible record. But good luck, Even. And keep going with improving your English. You're doing well. I think I'll just play up. I'll probably castle kingside here. If I do, my queen's going to get bogged in line, isn't it? That's the point. Let's try and bring the queen out. Maybe drop the bishop back. Oh, he castles that side. Okay, I'll hit the bishop immediately then. Okay. So I'm looking at pawn up. Any reason not to? Maybe it's slightly risky, but let's go for it. Again. Okay. I think I'll take. So I'm threatening a knight check there, which I can still play and then grab the pawn. So knight check, if he goes across a take, if he goes back a take with a knight, so I can grab with the knight or do a sack. Take, he takes, or I could just even take the pawn. Okay, I can actually take this pawn as well. No, I can't take this pawn because my queen hangs, so take, he takes. I'm going to take with the knight. So I can grab a rook, I guess. I could even take a pawn, but he plays up. Yeah, checkmate. Excellent. Very good win there. Unlucky even, but a very good win for me. Right, this is a game of Chess960. Just straighten my monitor there. You have to move this rook out of the way in order to castle kingside there. Just try and go solid to start. Knight up, hit the pawn. It's a rook across in castle. Actually, maybe just knight up as well looks sensible, doesn't it? Go for some development. Wow, he's going attacking. Okay, I'll just get castled. Just sack a pawn. Takes. Maybe I've got knight forward. Okay, I'm going to play a knight up there with a view to coming in. Oh, maybe got bishop up. He's weakened the diagonal, so pawn up threatens bishop check. Pawn takes, pawn takes. Alright, pawn takes to try and keep some pressure on here. I can always drop the knight back if I need to. Okay, but I think I've got check there. King can't escape, so gain a pawn, lose a knight, up with a check, knight blocks. Maybe I'm not gaining much there. Knight in. Hold on, is that gaining anything? Knight in, queen takes, pawn takes. I'm going to go for this. I doubt it works, but I'm going to go for it anyway. Messes up the king's position. But I think after pawn check the knight can block at least initially. So it could get interesting this. So knight over, rook across. Might as well grab the pawn. Just hope I'm not losing something. So knight over to try and guard this diagonal. I've got queen up maybe. Try and get the queen active. Rook across to keep the knight under pressure. Okay, so now get the queen active. Gives my opponent something to think about, suddenly seeing the queen appear like that. I can always grab a pawn, I can maybe throw a knight forward. So if knight back I can just take. Actually the knight can't move, can it? It's still pinned. So that's castle, but have I just got knight up now? Knight up, rook up, knight check. Knight up, queen down. Knight up, queen down. Knight check doesn't quite work, does it? Knight check here. I think I'm going to play it anyway, whether it works or not. Queen up, maybe I've got rook across. Yeah, queen up, so takes doesn't quite work. Knight check is covered, takes just takes. So knight check, the follow-up is covered. So let's play across, pin the knight and threaten to push. So we're just threatening to push a pawn on the pinned knight. And the bishop and the rook both support my rook. So I think I'm covered in respect of any discoveries, like knight to d7, knight to f4. I think I can just drop the queen back. I now can move, so check, okay. So pawn up on the pinned knight. So knight back, gain a queen, lose a queen, gain a bishop, looks good. Yeah, knight forward, I thought I could take here. Knight check. Yeah, it's not mate though, is it? It's not mate. I don't think that's checkmate, I think I can take. I'm hitting a pawn here as well. So knight comes forward. Okay, so knight takes pawn. Threatening to come here, okay. So, similar threat. Takes. So I'm going to go with that rook to try and stop the rook flying down this way. Now check is covered by the bishop. So just hit the knight and look to grab a pawn, I guess. So takes, rook check, rook can block, bishop takes, king up. I think it all looks winning. Now that's just game over now. Just make absolutely certain there's no silly stalemate. That's a very good win, isn't it? Very good. My opponent is, quite a strong blitz player there, 2200, nearly 2300. It's a strong player, so that's a very good win. Right, this is a game of Chess960. I'll just develop the knight while I try and work out what to do. King's here, that's the king's side. But both bishops have to move to be able to castle. So just play a pawn up. Try and start gently, nothing spectacular. Do I want bishop in or out? Let's just go very cautious and just develop. Okay, my opponent doesn't wish to do that. But I'll still just play up. Maybe I'll throw in a bishop check. Then just drop back. So now I can castle. And I will, I'll take on the gauntlet. You can see this pawn move coming, of course. So I'm going to try and challenge the centre. So he does push. Hold on. Gain a pawn. I think I can take. Ah, he can take. I've just sacked a piece for nothing. So let's take. So he can grab a pawn if he wants. King to the corner, but then he loses a tempo. Otherwise he's going to get his bishop trapped. But he does go back. So I think bishop up to try and take the knight. Okay, I will take the knight. I think pawn forward to try and open this file as well. I think my king's in danger, but not within a couple of moves, so I've got to try and open the path to his king. So I'll throw in a check. I've got queen check if he goes on the light square. Queen check and hits the knight, so he's going to have to block with a knight somewhere. So let's go with a check. The knight's going to have to block. Goes back over. Like knight across, threatening to go forward. So simply threatening to take. That's obviously a checkmate threat. Queen defends, I can take, then I'm hitting the rook. I'm also threatening knight check here. King across, and then you try and get onto this square if you can, obviously not in one move. So I'm just a straight bishop down onto 5 pawns each, but king's safety is a factor. So now I've got knight check, takes and takes, so I get an exchange back. But grabbing the pawn must be strong. King across, knight check wins the queen, does it not? Just check wins the queen. I think that's forced, so that's an excellent win. My opponent's a strong player. Strong player, 2244 blitz, albeit a relatively new account, but very good. This is a game of Chess960. King is here, kingside is the right as we look, so I will also start with knight out and hope I'm not blundering something coming forward. I'll try and gain a bit of centre space. Now, bishop up creates a target, doesn't it? So let's play pawn up and again try and gain a bit more space. Oh, he's already castled queenside. Okay, now I will throw the bishop forward. So try and bring the queen out, keep the pawn structure intact. Yeah, take with a pawn. I'll keep it on this diagonal. Okay, now I'm actually threatening to take there. So knight down is a move, but my bishop is protected. So knight moves over so I can take, and that weakens the defensive position. Now, do I blast forward? I'm going to castle, let my opponent take here. Okay. So let's just calmly retreat, but where to? Okay, very attacking. So let's just chuck everything forward. Okay, the knight has got an emergency square, though it's looking a bit iffy. So it's got to be right to try and attack though. Okay, well that's a pawn with check. So can I get something in? I'm going to challenge that bishop now and try and develop the knight. In turn threaten a check. If this pawn forward, knight can come in over. So definitely take the bishop. Threaten a check to hit the 2 pieces, the king and the rook. Knight comes forward and hits the queen, so I can throw a check in first. King takes, there's a double check. It's got to be right to throw in a check first. But what can I do with the queen? Can I throw in a check or a threat? Queen forward looks strong. Knight comes in, no, maybe a nuisance. Yeah, knight in is a potential threat, so I'm going to swing the queen right across the board. So I'm still hitting the rook, I'm threatening to push. Still threatening to push here, maybe? Take, king takes, queen check isn't on. I'm going to push a pawn here. Getting a bit low on time, so I've got to quicken up. If rook takes, I can take back, so the pawn's covered, goes back. So now I'll throw in a check. So now go forward again. Knight check is covered. Comes back forward, so again I've got a potential check, but I think just rook across, try and keep it calm. Knight down, I've got a check. Sorry, pawn down, I've got a check. The king's file is open, so throw in a check. No, it's got to be right to take, hasn't it? So I'm threatening a check there. Queen across is covered. Okay, that's just a free piece. Knight check is covered. So I throw in a check. Threaten another check. Get the queen off and promote. Yeah, that's a good win. Who was a player? See, it's a 2000 player, strong player, but a good win. Right, this is Chess960. You can actually castle immediately kingside when king and rook are next to each other like this. But let's release the bishop first, and the other one, I guess. Okay, I'll kick the knight, then I'll try and play a pawn up. Okay, just takes. So we're still kicking the knight, we're still looking at just pawn up. Just try and gain a little bit of space. Up one, so now I'm releasing the queen for a check. And you can't just castle out of a check. Right, so now I've got a chance. Now how do I get the knight up? I think just one knight up and then maybe the other knight up. Now, I've already moved the rook, haven't I? So I can't castle either side as well. Okay, let's take that. I'm going to just launch forward, seeing as my rook is fixed. Okay, protect the rook. Okay, now can I dislodge that knight? I think I can play up. If the knight takes, this hangs, but he does get a potential check. Got to be careful. Got to be careful here. Very easy to go wrong. So he plays knight forward. Okay, so just go up again, hit queen and the knight. So everything's covered except the rook. Oh, he's supporting his rook now, so maybe... Gain a knight, lose a rook. No, it's not playable, I don't think. Maybe I need king up and try and connect my rooks. Yeah, I'm going to play king up. Not worry too much about going after that rook, just try and develop the knight. Okay, so knight up takes. Yeah, let's try and encourage him to grab the pawn. I want to open up the path to the king if I can. Even if it's just a clean pawn. I mean, I could take okay. Let's grab a pawn. And if he takes, I'll actually take with the pawn. So he comes back. Tricky. I'm going to play a knight across. I'm trying to chase the queen away and just chuck the pawns up the board. Okay, let's take. Drop back, I think. So can I get c4 in and support the pawn? I can. I think I need to push there, but I might be blundering this completely. I can't take back without losing a pawn, so it's probably a mistake this. Okay, he's hitting the rook. But now I can take back because he's moved his knight. He pushes, so I'll put the knight forward and maybe in. So I grab a pawn now. Okay. Maybe pawn up is sensible there. Oh, I'm allowing him knight check now. That was very careless, wasn't it? That was careless, allowing him to get his other knight in. Go with a pawn. Right now I think I'm doing well. I just have to clean up if I can. So we're hitting a knight. Okay. I need to support the pawn, I think here, not grab the knight. Yeah, that should be good enough now. Excellent, that's a good win. That's a strong opponent as well. He's got 2100 blitz rating, so good win. Right, this is a game of Chess960. King is here, but the king side is on the left here as we look. Okay, there's nothing hanging there initially, is there? So just gain some space. The knight could be dangerous, so maybe... yeah, let's bring the knight up and then the bishop up. So throw in a check. You can't actually easily block that. Right, so now he can't castle. So takes. I'm just going to play queen up, I think. It does kind of invite the knight in, doesn't it? But I just want to get castled. Now, is it worth sacking a pawn there? Knight takes. I'm going to take this one, try and open things up just a little bit. And maybe bishop up to pin the knight. But I'm still a bit concerned about this knight coming forward though. He takes, so I've got check, he can block easily. Let's launch a pawn forward. If he comes in, I might just trade off the bishop, get rid of the knight. let's go forward, maybe hit the pawn. Just trust that we're not walking into some sort of fancy pin. He plays rook across, so take a pawn, rook over, not so keen on that. Maybe knight up to hit the bishop is playable. Actually, what's wrong with just pawn forward there? He can take, but then I get a rook on the knight file. The knight check is covered. If he takes here, the knight falls. If he takes with the rook, the knight covers. So he comes in with a pin. So I've really got to block it, I think. Not ideal though. But now I'm hitting the bishop. Again, this is still covered, the check is still covered. So I guess I'll take there, but now it's tempting to go forward. Can I? Actually, rook across threatens to take a knight. Again, pawn can't take because of pin. Rook takes. So gain a knight, lose a queen, gain a queen, lose a rook doesn't look so good. Okay, let's centralise the other rook. I'm a little down on time this game, so at some point I'm going to have to quicken up just a little bit. But he's got queen down, which is a bit of an annoying move. So maybe a6 next. Yeah, he's hit my queen, so I could actually take, but I'm not gaining anything. Gain a pawn, lose a queen, gain a queen. Again, take, I'll lose out. Oops, nearly on the wrong square there. I tried to go on the light square, not the dark one. Let's try and keep it sensible. If he pushes, I'll probably counter push. Again, queen down is a move. Then I'm going to have to play a pawn up, I guess. Okay, I'm going to kick that knight now. If he checks, I'll play king forward. If it goes back, so check, rook takes. I'm going to push a pawn up now. If rook takes, I'll just take. If pawn takes, I might actually just push again. Let's just push again. So now I'm threatening a check to kick the king somewhere. There's a check here if his rook wanders off somewhere. There's still a check there, but he's covered it. Check he takes. Very good move that. I'm going to have to just cover this. Oh, I blundered the knight. He could have just taken a free knight there, couldn't he? He had a free knight. Desperately trying to support the pawn now. If I get that pawn planted, I think I'm doing well. Oh, he's blundered. He's just blundered. Right, so now I'm up on the clock. I can kind of take my time, but this pawn should be far too fast. Hold on, is it though? Is it? Let's hit the knight and then try and throw in a check. Now I can take. Yeah, there's definitely no risk now. That's a good win.